Hello there and welcome. Today we're gonna talk about the Black Bay 58 Bronze Boutique Edition and how you can get it. So first up, I'm not one of these YouTube guys that tells you this is 100% safe method, I guarantee you the watch. It isn't. It's more likely, if you're persistent and keep on doing so, you'll probably get a Black Bay 58 Bronze rather early. But it's not guaranteed. I won't guarantee you that you'll get it, but it's better than nothing, I guess, and it definitely worked for me and a friend of mine. I didn't really intend on doing this video, and all of this is spontaneous, just a bit of footage and me talking to you. So yeah, take all of this with a grain of salt and don't take it as a guarantee to get the watch. But I promise you, if you wanna get it, this is your way and your chance to do so. Now a little explanation, my story, and how you got a chance to get the watch earlier or to get it at all. Since the release of the Tudor 7901-M, the Black Bay 58 Bronze Boutique Edition, I tried to get it, and I didn't see any way. You have to go to a boutique, and in the US there's only one boutique, and in the EU there are 4 boutiques. So the chances of getting it are low, and the waiting lists already are with most boutiques at about 2.5 years upwards, because people from everywhere order at every single boutique just to have a chance of getting the watch. My first call was to the Tudor boutique in Cologne. I had a great chat with a nice sales lady. We talked about the waiting list, and I asked if it's a real waiting list or like with Rolex where you're just rolling down the list and they'll never get your watch, but she said it's a real waiting list. So when I called, it was about 2.5 years, and she said it's real, so you get the watch probably after about 2.5 years, maybe a little bit earlier. Well, that was kinda good news. I could get the watch after 2.5 years, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. But she also told me that top customers of the boutique will always get the watch first. So they come, and then, if they've got watches left, the customers on the waiting list. The interesting part came after that. The sales lady told me, or at least she speculated, that many new Tudor boutiques will open up anytime soon, and then the waiting lists will disperse to the local dealers or local boutiques in that case, and people will get their watches there. So the waiting lists will drop a bit and you'll probably get it earlier. With all of that in mind, I said goodbye and hung up. After the phone call, something came to my mind. So, if they've got real waiting lists and new boutiques are about to open up, if you're the first in that new boutique, you will get your watch way earlier than anybody else. What I didn't think about back then is why Tudor is selling a boutique edition after all, and that I could get the watch even earlier than I thought at first. With the Black Bay 58 Boutique Edition, Tudor wants to bring people into their newly opened up stores. They want them to visit their stores, see their watches, and maybe buy something else, or at least know that the stores are there. Well, they are doing it right, interestingly. The watches are in stock when a boutique is opening up, and not even a few, it's probably around 50 watches. Or at least 50 to 60 pieces is the number I can derive from the amount the sales lady told me they had on stock before I visited them, and the amount they had on stock when I visited them. But enough of that. How can you get your Black Bay 58 Bronze earlier? Well, you have to stalk Tudor's website, you have to be on there daily, and look at the list of boutiques that are currently in each country. Now pick your country, or any country you're willing to visit to buy a watch. After that, you just have to remember the boutiques that are already open. Tudor updates the website very regularly, so if a new boutique pops up, call them instantly and tell them that you wanna buy the Black Bay 58 Bronze. You have to pick up the watch in store, so you gotta visit their boutique. Now, they can reserve the watch for you if you've got a longer journey. That's okay, they can put it aside for you for about a day. Or at least they did for me, and you can travel there and definitely get your watch. I never understood people who love jewelers, because the experience for me in the boutique was like a supermarket. I went there, I said I wanted to buy the watch. I wasn't even offered a place to sit in the first half hour. We didn't get any drinks or anything. It was just like, yeah, here's your goods, you pay, we need to do this, that, and goodbye, have a nice day. But it's worth it. You definitely have to go there if you want this watch, and I can guarantee you it's a nice watch. I've also got a review of the watch coming up, alongside other great and interesting content, like servicing an Omega watch 2 years after it has been serviced and in nearly perfect condition. So stay tuned and subscribe for that. As a conclusion, I wanted to say that if you've got 5 minutes to spare every day, or not even 5 minutes, like a minute if you keep the website open in another tab, you can visit the website and call the new boutique just when it opens up and get yourself that piece. I won't guarantee any of this, it really depends on you. But if you are willing to do so, if you're willing to invest the minute a day, you are very likely to get the watch way earlier. And I think it's worth it. So no guarantees, but I just made this video to help a few people with getting the watch. Let me know in the comments why you like the Black Bay 58 Bronze. I, for one, love the new quick adjustment system. And if this video wasn't your cup of tea, feel free to tell me why in the comments down below too.